Welcome back, Warrior Nation, to episode 47 of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. I'm your host, James Charles, and I'm excited to have you here as we kick off another week celebrating the incredible athletes, coaches, teams, and families that make Grass Lake such a special place. As we move into June, spring sports may be starting to wind down, but don't let that fool you. There's still plenty of excitement happening across Warrior Nation. School year may be done, but our athletes are still making headlines, competing for championships, earning recognition, and representing Grass Lake with pride. Leading the charge right now is our varsity softball team as they continue their journey through the Michigan High School Athletic Association postseason. Every game matters this time of year, and the Warriors are battling for their opportunity to keep their season alive and continue chasing championship dreams. We'll have the latest updates on their postseason run and what's next for this talented group of young ladies. Meanwhile, summer is beginning to take shape, and that means youth baseball and softball is in full swing throughout our community. From the youngest Warriors learning the game to our competitive travel teams battling across the region, there is no shortage of baseball and softball being played in Grass Lake. We'll take a look at some of the teams and players making an impact as the next generation of Warriors continue to develop. We're going to also recognize several outstanding student athletes who have earned postseason honors for their performances this spring. These awards represent countless hours of hard work and dedication and commitment, and we're proud to celebrate the athletes who have earned recognition from coaches and conferences across the area. Plus, we'll also cover some upcoming events, community highlights, and everything else happening in Warrior Athletics. So, whether you're watching from home, you're catching us on your phone, or tuning in from the ballpark, thank you for supporting the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report and Grass Lake Athletics. So let's get started. This is episode 47 of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. And here we go. Exciting stuff happening in the world of Grass Lake softball. On Saturday, the Warriors would head out to Hanover Horton for regional competition where they would take on the Homer Trojans in game 2 of that regional competition. Game 1 was Lumen Christi and Clinton. In that game against Homer, the Warriors would take a commanding lead in the second inning, putting up 5 runs to go ahead 5-0, and ultimately end up winning 5-2 over Homer. Kaylee Hilbear with 2 hits for the Warriors. Mackenzie Hilbear with a double and 3 RBIs. Mo Conrad pitched 5 2/3, striking out 4. And Kaylee Hilbear pitched an inning and a third in relief for the Warriors. So with that win, they would take on the winner of that Lumen Christi Clinton game, which Clinton ended up beating Lumen Christi. So the Warriors would take on the Clinton Red Wolves in game 2 for the regional championship. In that regional championship, the game score was 0-0 in the 4th inning. And then Kaylee Hilbear singled to score Maddie Bush for the Warriors to take an early 1-0 lead. The Warriors then would score 3 more in the 6th inning to take a 4-0 lead. Ultimately ended up winning that one 4-2. Kaylee Hilbear with 2 hits and 2 RBIs, and Chloe Holyfield with 2 RBIs as well to help the Warriors win yet another regional championship. Mo Conrad pitched all 7 innings of that game for the Warriors, giving up only 2 runs on the day. A big shout out to those Lady Warriors, their coaches, and their families as they move on in postseason action. So that leaves 8 teams remaining in Division 3 for the playoff. 1 win away from a trip back to East Lansing on Tuesday night. The ladies will travel to Novi High School to take on Ottawa Lake Whiteford 5 o'clock game time. Plenty of time to get out of work and head to Novi to support these girls on their mission to repeat as state champions. So the girls are one win away from that trip back to East Lansing this weekend. That'll be Friday and Saturday. With a win on Tuesday, they will travel back to East Lansing for the semifinals. So, like I said, 5 p.m. game time. Plenty of time to get out of work, head up there, and cheer those girls on. Good luck, ladies. We are all pulling for you right here in Grass Lake. Let's go, Warriors. In varsity baseball news, I know the season is over, but these boys have earned some honors that need to be recognized. All conference, Luke Guthrie, Colin Knight, Cameron Prater, and Noah Orban, along with all conference honorable mention, Gavin Killinger, Chase Laughlin, and Manny Shaffrin. The all district honors go to Colin Knight, Luke Guthrie, and Gavin Killinger. Big shout out to academic all-state, Braden Wayne, Braden Schnarr, Luke Guthrie, Colin Knight, and Manny Shaffrin, and academic all-district, Cameron Prater and DJ Paul. So big congratulations to all those Warriors for not only a successful season, but also your post-season honors. Great job, Warriors. Way to lead the way. And in soccer news, we have some Lady Warriors earning postseason honors as well. Cascades Conference first team, Lauren Doser and Adeline Stormont. Second team, Adeline Kidd and Katie Million. Congratulations to those 4 ladies. And then from the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association, all district team honors go to Audrey Coppernell, Lauren Doser, Adeline Kidd, Katie Million, Adeline Stormont, and Vivian Vitale. Individual academic honors, Brill Backen, Leah Hansen, Taylor Hope, and Katie Million. And team academic with a 3.76 GPA. Great job, ladies. Brill Backen, Elia Klaus, Audrey Coppernall, Lauren Doser, Emmy Gutowski, Leah Hansen, Taylor Hope, Carly Huff, Addison Johnson, Adeline Kidd, Chloe Larson, Chloe Lesnick, Maddie McDaniel, Katie Million, Emily Paul, Olivia Rang, Ali Robinson, Layla Smith, Adeline Stormont, and Vivian Vitale. So not only are these ladies extreme athletes on the field, they are extreme students in the classroom. Nice job, girls. And in boys soccer, just a quick shout out to Gunnar Harbottle and Nathan Maynard as their Michigan Tigers team took home the Canton Cup. Way to go, boys. Way to represent the Grass Lake Warriors. Also, don't forget the boys will be having a golf scramble out at Calderon on July 24th. That's an 18-hole scramble, 4-man scramble. If you're interested, get a hold of Coach Wheeler, and he can get you information. rtwheeler04@gmail.com. In Warrior High School hoops action, on Saturday, the Lady Warriors headed up to CMU for girls basketball team camp. They would play a game at 10:30 versus Midland, 2 p.m. versus Birmingham, and 3:10 against West Catholic. The girls would go 2-1 on the day against some of the best teams in the state. So congratulations to those Warriors working hard in June to get better, getting ready for this upcoming 26-27 basketball season. Coming up next week for the Lady Warriors, on Tuesday, LBI Summer League. Then on Wednesday, Jackson Sports Facility League. And then on Saturday, LBI Sweet 16 at Belleville. In 14U Grass Lake Summer Youth League baseball action, the boys had 3 competitions this week. On Tuesday night, they were at home against Western, which they won that one 14-6. Then on Thursday night, they were at home again against another Western team. Western has 2 14U teams. They would win that one 10-2 with a little bit of help from Wyatt Charles with this inside the park home run.
Not really.
Yes. Don't look, just run. Go, baby, go. Go, get dirty.
I'm not going to lie, that's probably the fastest I've ever seen him get around the bases. Nice job, kid. Then on Friday night, they would travel out to Hanover Horton, play on the big field, Hanover High School, and take down the Comets 11-3. So with those 3 wins, the Warriors' record improves to 6-0 on the season, remaining undefeated in the CAYL. Coming up this week for the boys, they will be on the road twice. Tuesday night, they will head out to take on another Hanover Horton team, different Hanover Horton team than Friday night. And then Thursday night, on the road against Parkside, out at Parkside Middle School. So, should be a fun week of baseball for those Warriors. Keep on pushing forward, boys. Way to go. In 12U Grass Lake Summer Youth League Baseball, the boys were in action twice this last week. On Monday night, they were at home against Lumen Christi. The boys tallied 8 total hits, unfortunately losing to the Titans 9-12. Wesley Charles with 2 hits and Jackson Fry with a triple in that one. And then on Wednesday, when they would travel out to Hanover Horton to take on the Comets, leading in that one 12-10 in the last inning. Unfortunately, gave up a couple too many runs in that final inning and lose that one 13-12. Jagger Blackburn pitched the first 3 innings of that game. Exceptional pitching, striking out 2 and walking only 2. Charlie Hamp with 2 RBIs and Jackson Fry with a double in that game. The Warriors will be off this coming week, just practicing and preparing for their final 2 weeks of the season. Let's go, Warriors. And a big shout out to Big Z, Zachary Schlager, and his Play with a Purpose baseball team as they took home a championship this weekend out in Portland. Great job, Z. Way to go, kid. So coming up with some random Warrior Nation news. Equestrian team, whether you're a seasoned rider or just getting started, the Grass Lake team welcomes all skill levels. They compete in showmanship, saddle seat, English equitation, jumping, western, bareback, and gymkhana events. Physical is required for all participants. Don't miss your chance to be part of the team. Come ride with the equestrian team and discover what you're capable of. Rider registration is due on July 31st. Practice begins in August with the first meet, August 30th. Contact Coach Natalie, grasslakeequestrian@gmail.com. Don't forget the Jackson College baseball camp. Registration is still open for that. That's coming up June 22nd and 23rd. The link for that registration is in the description of the show. Calderon Junior Golf Camp, June 23rd, June 30th, July 7th, and July 14th. $75 for all sessions. That runs from 9 to 11, except for the last day is 9 to noon. I know my boys did that last summer, had a great time. So get a hold of Brian Roberts out at the golf course, and he will get you headed in the right direction. Junior Golf Camp out at Calderon. Also, the R.W. Mercer Jackson Junior Golf Tour is coming up quickly. Their first event is out at Deer Run on June 16th. If you're not registered and you want to sign up for that, get online, check out JacksonJuniorGolfTour.com. Coming up June 22nd, the second annual Girls Multi-Sport Warrior Camp 2026. That is for basketball, softball, and volleyball. So I'm not 100% sure if the registration is still open for that. I'm sure they would squeeze you in one way or another if you're running behind, if you missed that. get a hold of the athletic department and they will steer you in the right direction. Don't forget the summer weightlifting schedule begins Monday morning, June 8th. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Looks like it runs from 7 to 10. Different sports, different times, just to kind of break it up. Dead week, June 29th through July 3rd. Obviously, that's 4th of July week, so some time away right there, but plenty of opportunity for the kids to get in, get strong, get ready for the upcoming sports season. Also, don't forget the Grass Lake Middle School Boys Summer Rec League. This is for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. Get a hold of Brian Roberts, and he will get you headed in the right direction. I believe he still has a few spots available in that, but you've got to jump on it quickly because July 9th, things get hot and heavy. July 9th, July 16th, July 23rd, July 30th, August 6th, and August 13th. You have a 1 hour practice time each week and then a game to follow. So it should be a fun thing. This is new. Brian's really been working with the basketball program for the last couple years and got things headed in the right direction. So make sure you get a hold of him if you're interested in getting signed up. Fear the Spear Football Camp 2026 is on the horizon. That registration form is available. It is $30 before July 1st, and then we'll go to $40 after that. The camp will be held at the Grass Lake High School from Monday, July 6th through Wednesday, July 8th. So make sure you get all your junior warriors. That's basically 3rd through 8th grade next year. If they're interested in getting involved in that camp, get them signed up, get them out there, working with the older kids. It will be a great time, I promise you. The athletic department is also looking for a middle school cross-country coach. So if that's something you're interested in, we've got tremendous athletes at the middle school level. Get a hold of our interim athletic director, Mr. Brian Thompson. As always, the Relay for Life Spaghetti Dinner and Silent Auction date has been set September 18th. That will go in conjunction with a varsity football game. Tickets are $10 or per person or $30 for a family of 4. Can't beat that. $30 for spaghetti dinner, and it goes to a great cause. Once again, that will be September 18th. September 18th. Sports physicals. Everybody's physical is probably expired by now. So Henry Ford offers $20 cash or check only. Coming up, there's a few different dates, few different locations. This has been circulated through the athletic department, through the schools. So everyone should have access to this. If you don't, just go to you can scan the QR code that is on this flyer right here, and that will take you right to the registration for that. But that begins on July 9th. So there's dates July 9th, 14th, 16th, 29th, 30th, August 6th, and August 8th. Remember, if you plan on having the athlete participate in any warrior athletics, especially at the middle school, high school levels, you must have a physical on file in final forms. And lastly, the soccer registration is now open for next season's youth soccer AYSO. You can scan that QR code on that flyer right there, and it will take you right to the registration site. So if you got a little warrior looking to play some soccer this spring, or actually, I guess it'll be for fall, and then it rolls over into spring. Get them signed up, get them ready to play. So that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting Warrior Athletics and the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. We appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like it. Make sure you help spread the word. Okay. If you've got somebody out there that doesn't know about the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report, let them know. And then make sure you're sending in all your pictures, your video clips, your stats, your scores, your schedules, your upcoming events. If you send it to me, I'll be sure to get it on here. We want to celebrate together. We want to announce together. We want to make sure we're all in this one together, Warrior Nation. So until next time, God bless our kids. God bless our community. And go Warriors.